How would you like to become a millionaire? I think if we're honest about it, all of us have dreamed about what it would be like to be a millionaire. And most often we think about celebrities or people maybe receiving an inheritance or winning the lottery that makes them millionaires. Well, let's be honest with ourselves. That's probably not going to happen to us. And getting rich quick has problems of its own. But is there anything wrong with getting rich slow? I don't think so. Today, in less than 5 minutes, I want to teach you how you can become a millionaire. 86% of millionaires, according to Time magazine, claim that they made their own money. So we're in good company. One common way that they did this is by investing. And so I want to teach you about how to invest in mutual funds. Well, what is a mutual fund? Simply, a mutual fund is when investors like you and I pool our money, we mutually fund an account, and then large companies and corporations are able to take money from that account and use it as capital. They use that money to create their product or their service, and when they sell their product or service and make money, they pour money back into that mutual fund or back into that account, and it gets paid out as dividends to us, the investors. It's a way that you can start building compound interest and stop working for your money and let your money start working for you. Now, there's various types of mutual funds, and if you contact a financial advisor, they can share with you different types of mutual funds, and they can show you track records and history of how much money these companies have made over a given period of time, even since their inception. Dave Ramsey is the founder of Financial Peace University. This is an organization that he has used as an avenue to be able to teach people how to get out of debt and to build wealth. He is a big proponent of mutual funds. He gives an example in Financial Peace University of Ben and Arthur, and I want to share that example with you today. Ben and Arthur are twin brothers. Arthur's pretty smart. He gets out of college. He's 27 years old. He's got a good job, and he's decided it's time for him to start looking at some investment opportunities. He decides to start a mutual fund and pays $2,000 a year into this mutual fund. He does so from the age 27 to age 65 when he's ready to retire. So in 39 years, $2,000 a year, he's paid $78,000 into this mutual fund. And by the time he reaches 65, that money has grown to $1.5 million. So you can see that I've already shown you how you can take a small amount of money and start today and be able to be a millionaire before you reach retirement age. Now, Ben, his twin brother, starts at 19 years old. He invests the same $2,000, but he doesn't invest for the rest of his lifetime. He only invests until he's 26 years old. So for 8 years, he invests $2,000 a year, which is a total of $16,000. By the time he reaches age 65, assuming a growth of about 12%, his account has grown to $2.3 million. So Ben invested $62,000 less than Arthur, but he walks away with almost $1 million more than Arthur. Why? Because he started early. And that's what I want you to understand today. Time is of the essence. So why should you invest? Well, I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. I learned about mutual funds when I was 18 and 19 years old, and it wasn't until much later in life that I actually started to invest in them. Many people don't invest because they just don't think about the future, but we live in uncertain financial times, and if they're uncertain now, imagine how they're going to be in 20, 30, 40 years from now. Some people don't invest because they think it's confusing or it's complicated, but as you can see, it's a very simple concept. An automatic bank draft makes it even easier to invest now. Some people think it's too expensive, and you might be saying that. I don't have $2,000 a year to invest. Well, that breaks down to $167 a month, and that is a lot of money, but that breaks down to about $5.50 a day, and most of us spend more than that at Starbucks. If it's still too much, that's okay. The key is that you start where you are and start early. In conclusion, I hope that I've explained to you in less than 5 minutes how you can start investing now to have a great financial future. If you think just a little bit, you can probably think of somebody in your family or somebody else that you know who would love to retire, but they just don't have the money. I don't want that to happen to you. This is an easy, inexpensive way that you can stop working for your money and let your money start working for you. Plan for your future now. I highly recommend that you contact a financial advisor and ask them about mutual funds. It's your future.